Are we recording? Greetings, my fellow health stewards. Instead of typing an update, I thought I'd speak an update because this is a very special week. I can't believe it's been 10 years. 10 years ago this week, I used to weigh almost 500 pounds. And here I am, 10 years later, in disbelief that the time has flown so quickly. God is good, you're good, and life is good. And I really appreciate the opportunity to share this moment with you. I'm taking my family skiing for the next couple days, so I'm pre-recording this a couple days before the big event because on April 1st, and this is no joke, we're going to be skiing. And what a blessing it is to be able to be living the life that I currently have the privilege of living as a husband, as a daddy of a 6-year-old as of last week and another precious 3-year-old, both of whom are going to be skiing with me on Friday. Call me a goosebump. Call me Dr. GB, Dr. Goosebump, that is. Been calling myself a lot by the name of Dr. BBB, Blessed Beyond Belief, because that's the best way to describe what's going on. I feel blessed, I feel grateful, I feel thankful, and I feel privileged, folks. And I feel honored to have the opportunity to share in this adventure with many of you. Thank you for those who stuck it out. Thank you for your faithfulness, for your diligence, for your consistency, for your ongoing transparency. Some of you are amazing in terms of what you've accomplished and are accomplishing. Some of you are amazing in terms of your faithful deliberation and determination, despite the fact that maybe progress hasn't been something that you've experienced probably as much as you'd like or anticipated. In all of it, the common bond that I think we share as fellow health stewards is this realization, which really gets to the why of the issue, that our health is a gift, a precious, wonderful gift, and that in order to change our weight, we really have to change our perspective. And part of the thing that I wanted to take a couple moments to share with you is what a new perspective I have, almost with a sense of disbelief of 10 years having passed since I embarked on this journey. Kind of ironic as I think about it that I waited as long as I did. But God is sovereign, and it in many ways feels just right in terms of the timing. And it's not necessarily an easy road, folks. I've been a lot busier over the course of the last year and a half, maybe even 2, than I consider to be ideal. Some of that is a ironic dynamic that's going on, partly because as a result of my own personal transformation, I now have the opportunity to promote regional transformation and population transformation and corporate transformation and faith-based transformation. I mean, this past Sunday, for example, instead of sitting in the pew, I was behind the pulpit and spending a lot of time on the road, still having the opportunity to be sharing the health steward message in all kinds of unique and dynamic environments, and looking forward to doing another session. And by the way, just as an FYI for any of you for sure that are in Southern California, I know there are some of you that are coming from quite a distance to be a part of it, but on Tuesday, April 12th, we're going to be kicking off our next live health steward session here in Escondido. I'm anticipating a lot of interest. I'm anticipating a lot of excitement. We're going to kind of do some very unique things and a few out of ordinary things commemorating the significance of the 10-year anniversary. So all of you, by the way, are invited. I think I had Pauline send email invitations to those of you who are in Southern California, but all of you are invited to attend. If you're in the area or want to make time to be here, it would be a privilege to see some more of you in person as well. But folks, it's an ongoing journey, but one that is totally worth it. Life has been busier, I was going to say and admit. And by the way, I'm going to attach an article that was in last Sunday's newspaper. Very generous and sincere article, but you'll see the accountability is something that still gets put out there. And I'm committed to continuing on in my transparency and vulnerability I feel like it's the least I can do in terms of not only what I feel obligated for, but what I feel compelled to. And that is to be honest, to be an open book, and to be an example. Not necessarily a billboard of telling people, hey, look at me, great guy, did a great thing, enjoying a great life, but instead, hey, look at what a great thing is possible. If I can do it, I genuinely have the sense and promote it on a daily basis that anybody can. So I invite you to continue on in this journey. Let's celebrate another 10-year interval. It's going to come before you know it. It's unbelievable to me how quickly time flies. It's been a lot of life changes as I'm thinking about it. I miss my dad, my grandfather. Life goes on. Time is definitely a commodity that many of us, most of us, all of us, as a matter of fact, don't have time to waste. So I want to thank you. You've already started, many of you, sending along your generous congratulations. This is a very important week for me. It's a special week. And in many ways, though not with perfection, with ongoing deliberation and determination and intentionality, life is so much delicious, so much more delicious than it used to be. And I feel like I've rediscovered the essence of life, and certainly hope and pray that each of you can taste that health steward oasis yourself. So God bless each of you. Thank you so much for your prayers, for your support, for your enthusiasm. Certainly hope to have the opportunity to continue on in the relationships that we've established. You know, the core of you that have stayed active and involved in the community, it's a small group, but it's a vital group, and it's a dynamic group, and it's a precious group of people. And I want to tell you, I love you, I appreciate you, and I cherish each of you. And I enjoy the interactions that I have by phone, in person, by email, and now with this little video format. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much. I'm recording this on Tuesday evening. Thankfully, over the course of the next couple days, I'm going to be out celebrating this anniversary, if you would, as well as my wife's birthday. We're going to take a little family ski trip, and what a blessing it is to be able to share in this adventure with my children at the same time. I'm going to be skiing with both my 6-year-old and my 3-year-old this week. Can't believe that the children are already on their skis. And frankly, by the way, no exaggeration or joke, my 6-year-old daughter Veronique just turned 6 last week. I can't even keep up with her on the ski slopes. I can't afford to be injured with both the need that I have to stay active, as well as with the active and opportunistic life that I currently have, both with government and many of the other things that I'm a part of. So I deliberately ski kind of cautiously, but it's pretty amusing to see your little daughter just bolt down the hill in front of you. So really precious time in life, folks. A lot of wonderful things, and frankly, I don't think any of them would have been possible with the transformation that happened starting 10 years ago this week. So I give God the glory. I give you the thanks for your part and your role and your continued participation and enthusiasm, and I hope to see you around soon. It's great to catch up. God bless you all. Have a wonderful week in stewardship. Take care.